Hi, this is Neil from Silicon Box, and I want to show you how to align a couple objects and group them. And then I'm going to show you how to put a hole through an object. And finally, we're going to finish up with showing you how to use the Scribble tool. So the first thing I'm going to do is place these three spheres to kind of make a snowman. So we'll just try to align these as close as possible to where we want them to be. Bring up the third one, bring it up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to highlight all of them. You can shift click all of them if you want to. And then we're going to click the align tool, and we're going to just take a look and see if that's all lined up. It looks like it's a little bit on an angle, so let's align it in another direction. So we'll just do a line there, and so now it's all lined up. So we basically aligned it with the center of one area and the center with another area, and now it's all lined up. Then we're going to select all the objects again and click the group tool, and now this snowman can be moved around and edited easily by moving it around. The next thing I want to show you is how to put a hole through an object. So let's say that we had a little box that we wanted to hang on a nail. So what we need to do is we actually need to make a little hole at the top so that this will be able to be hung, this red box. So the first thing we'll do is we will take this cylinder and use it to drive it through actually the red block. We've got it rotated, and then I can actually use the align tool here if I want to. So I can align this center and then close to the top. So that puts it pretty good. I'm going to move it down just a little bit with the keyboard. Oh, I think I lost a little bit of my alignment here. So let's put it back through the object and then realign it. Sometimes you have to do this a couple times to get it perfect. Let's just bring it down just a tad. There we go. So the next step we want to do is actually make that solid cylinder a hole, and then we're going to shift and click to get the red box highlighted in addition to our cylinder, which is now a hole, and then we'll group it. And once we group it, you can see that it's created a nice little hole through our object. So that's how you can create a hole through an object. You can also slice off different parts of this object, much like you would do with clay. So let me just show that. If I wanted to just kind of slice off a triangular piece from here, I can do that quite easily by just moving this around. So if I wanted to cut out a corner here for fun, I'm going to make sure that the object is actually all the way through the red one, and then we're just going to create a hole and then group, and once we do that, it's going to slice off that part. So that's another way to kind of use a shape to get the actual shape that you want to get to. And then the final thing I want to show you is the Scribble. Very cool tool. Here, we'll drop it here, and then I can basically scribble out. Let's say I wanted to create my name, N-E-E-L. Since we're going to 3D print it, we want to make sure that everything is connected together. So I just kind of draw a little band through it to connect everything. And actually, that doesn't look great, so I will leave this as is and then just show you another way to do that. So since these would all fall apart if I printed it, I'm actually going to put a little platform underneath it to tie it all together. So now just center that. My name can be 3D printed and it will be printed on a little platform. So that's the end of this video. I've shown you how to align and group an object, put a hole through some objects, and then finally use the Scribble tool. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at neel@siliconbox.org. Thanks.